Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining us here at the Antigua and Barbuda Met Office. I am your meteorologist, Jaleel Jacobs, bringing you today's tropical weather outlook for Friday, the 4th of October, 2024. And straight away, we take a look at our 7-day outlook, and we see that there are 3 areas being monitored currently. We have this area at about a 40% chance of development over the next 7 days, located in the Gulf of Mexico. Then we have Hurricane Kirk in the central Atlantic, just northeast of the Leeward Islands. And we have Tropical Storm Leslie, still quite a bit low in the eastern tropical Atlantic at the moment. So there are no coastal watches or warnings at this time for the Leeward Islands or the British Virgin Islands. We take a look at Hurricane Kirk, and this morning Kirk was located at 22.3 north, 48.1 degrees west, or about 1,000 miles east-northeast of the Leeward Islands. And we see the Leeward Islands around here, and Hurricane Kirk is right out here this morning. Hurricane Kirk has maximum sustained winds of about 145 miles per hour, making it a Category 4 on the Saffir-Simpson scale, with movement northwest at 10 miles per hour. So we see Kirk moving away from the islands of the Eastern Caribbean, taking this loop back towards the east at 10 miles per hour with a current central pressure of 934 millibars. For Tropical Storm Leslie, located still, as I said, in the eastern tropical Atlantic at 9.8 degrees north or 32.5 degrees west, or roughly 645 miles west-southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands. So we see the Cabo Verde Islands right out here, and the Tropical Storm Kirk Leslie is located there. 60 mile per hour winds, moving west at 8 miles per hour with a minimum pressure of 997 millibars. Now we're going to take a closer look at the projected track forecast for Tropical Storm Leslie. And although Leslie is moving west at the moment, we see a northwestern motion followed by a north and then northeast motion towards the eastern Atlantic, following a similar path to Hurricane Kirk and moving well away from the Eastern Caribbean. So we do not anticipate any changes in the trajectory for Tropical Storm Leslie as it progresses. So our satellite photo on the outside, we see the islands of the Eastern Caribbean, the British Virgin Islands, Antigua, Barbuda, Barbados, and Trinidad and Tobago. And we see there's an area of low pressure just to the north of the British Virgin Islands. This area here will be taken up as Hurricane Kirk moves towards the northwest and then out into the Atlantic. We see down at the bottom here, Tropical Storm Leslie, still a bit disorganized. Not so organized as Hurricane Kirk, but we see Leslie here a bit disorganized. Again, similarly following a path to Hurricane Kirk. And then the area that would have just emerged off of the west coast of Africa, about to enter into the Atlantic, and that will take a similar path as well to these two systems. So nothing much to worry about in the coming days or weeks for the Eastern Caribbean. Now towards the Western Caribbean, we see it's pretty clear. There's a few spots of convection just southwest of Puerto Rico. And in the Gulf of Mexico, we mentioned earlier about that area that is being monitored for further development over the next few days. A lot of thunderstorm activities taking place across the Gulf of Mexico, so that area is being watched for further development. Now there's a high surf advisory out for Antigua, Barbuda, and the Leeward Islands, as swells generated by Hurricane Kirk are expected to spread westward and impact the Leeward Islands later today. So we do have a high surf advisory out. Currently, we're looking at 5 to 7 foot waves with swells reaching up to 1.8 meters or 6 feet. So mariners and beachgoers on our northern and eastern facing coastlines should pay attention to their safety precautions. Now the excessive heat warning has been extended until next week Tuesday. The combination of high temperatures, relatively high humidity, and light winds will cause for dangerously hot conditions over the next few days. So the maximum heat index is likely to occur during the early afternoons. So we're looking at a timing of 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. until next week Tuesday for this excessive heat warning. Now, please bear in mind again the symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. So if you are feeling any of these symptoms, try to cool yourself down, take a cool shower, or stay hydrated, or call 911 if you're able to, or alert someone and have them call 911 on your behalf so that you can be treated for any of these heat-related illnesses. Some tips to beat the heat so you would not end up with heat exhaustion or heat stroke. You can dress lightly, wear loose-fitting clothing, stay cool in an air-conditioned place, eat light where you avoid hot foods or heavy meals, use sunscreen whenever you have to go outside in the sun and stay a long period of time. Try to cool down, take a cool shower or bath, stay hydrated, avoid alcohols and sugary drinks. Stay safe, don't leave children, pets or toddlers within enclosed vehicles. That is not safe to do. And most importantly, learn, keep yourself informed on the heat and heat-related illnesses and how to stay cool for your own personal use. Now for anything in Barbados this afternoon, partly sunny conditions with a 70% chance of brief passing showers. High temperature today, 34 degrees Celsius. Again, could feel a lot higher with that heat index. Winds out of the northeast at 3 to 10 miles per hour with a sunset time of 5:53 p.m. this evening. For tonight, we're looking at fair to partly cloudy skies, a 40% chance again, brief passing shower with a low temperature of nice cool 22 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, 40% chance of showers, high temperature remains quite high, 34 degrees Celsius, could feel a lot higher with that heat index. Northeasterly winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour, and the sun will rise at 5:58 a.m. and set at 5:53 p.m. So thank you for joining me today, the Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Services. Be sure to share our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and X, Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Services. Feel free to call our hotline 463-4638 or follow our website where we make daily updates, our antiguamet.com, for further information. I am meteorologist Jaleel Jacobs. Thank you for joining us.